athletes qualified this morning. Well done, well done. Let them hear you. There's not many, but let them hear you. Well done, gentlemen. The ladies are still on the track with the possibility. Chasing time of 11:15. It's going to be close.
Oh, you got it. Hey, let's go, Chris. Let's go.
200 meters, folks. This is 150 this help ride. Come on, Robert. Good job this morning, Robert. Welcome you home. She's chasing the clock, folks. Help her out, make some noise. She's sprinting home. Four athletes qualified this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a big hand for the adults that came out to help these guys this morning? We're encouraging Madison athletes to go to purest.
You already did it yesterday? That's my fault. Why you walk like this? She lost. She lost. How many girls she lay here?
Well done on the final trial for Carifta 2017. This morning we've had a number of people qualify. We've had those overseas athletes doing tremendous work. Your thoughts on the final trial and what your team will look like come picking day?
Well, picking day is today, Earl. We have to have all entries in by tomorrow. For me, today is a perfect day. Any athlete that can qualify should qualify. We have no wind. It's not too hot. I mean, especially for distance running, it is absolutely perfect. And as you saw in the 3,000, we have 4 people that met the standard today. And some of them ran way faster than they've run all season. So today for me is a good day. Hopefully we get, 1 or 2 more qualify. We're probably looking at a team of 17, 18. We've had one unfortunate. Ashley Irby is not going to be able to attend. She pulled her quad in her school meet, unfortunately, which, I talked to the athletes and I told them, we've got to be careful. Unfortunately, this year we didn't send out messages to the PE teachers, saying that these athletes are Carifta bound and could you be a little careful with them? So after Ashley was running 4x1, tore her quad, so she's out. And I think Ashley would have done well at Carifta. But I'm happy, I'm pleased with what I'm seeing this morning. These athletes are giving it their all. And as I said, I think we'll get a couple more qualifiers today. So I'm excited. Like I say, between 15 and 18 athletes, that's probably what we're going to take to Carifta this year.
That 3,000 we just watched was very special. You, a former middle distance runner, must be beaming to see young Ryan, Quincy Cusack, John Dow, Cumberbatch, and the young lady all reach the goal. So for you, what was it like watching that particular race?
Well, it was exciting. Number one, to see Chris and Evan out assisting, these athletes to reach the standard. It's always good when you see people come up, some of the former athletes and some of the athletes that are still competing come up and assist us. We've always had a great middle distance program, as you know, Earl. That's usually our medals at Carifta. So to see those 3 athletes reach that standard and how they did it was awesome. Even Brianna Mendez, it was awesome to see, and she had someone there helping her also. So to see this camaraderie that we have today, for me, is fantastic. I mean, as you know, we started this season off very early. We had the camps, and I can see, these athletes are really giving it their all. They really want to attend Carifta, so all of our work is not in vain.
Where do we go from here? What do we do in the lead up to this team departing? Obviously, it's a lot of administration work, but what are we doing for the athletes themselves to ensure that when they go, they're the best group of bonded athletes? Because that's a big problem for Bermuda, because we come from different clubs, we come from different backgrounds. What will you be doing to ensure that this team is bonded as best as they can to represent Bermuda?
Well, one thing we're probably going to do, as I said, we had the camp earlier last year in October. We had the middle distance camp, and then we had the power camp. What we'll probably do between the next couple of weeks, over a weekend, or maybe just one day, or maybe 2 days, a Friday to a Saturday, like we did before, we'll probably have the athletes over at the island. Again, that's more bonding, so that once we get out to Curacao, they'll be used to each other. They'll be supporting each other, because even though track and field is an individual sport, you still need the support of your teammates. When you're out there in the field jumping, when you're out there on the field running, there's nothing more. And I could tell you from hearing someone shouting your name, come on, that helps you quite a bit. So we'll be looking at that. Basically, what happens also is that they all start training together at the same time. Devon Bean, our director of athletics, he'll start pulling the coaches together, pulling the athletes together, and probably 2-3 days out of the week, the entire team will be training at the same time. So those are the things that we'll be doing now leading up. Right now, it's just about sharpening the athletes. There's not a whole lot that you could do in the next couple of weeks. So right now it's about sharpening. Right now it's about looking at techniques, getting the athletes prepared for this competition.